You're feeling like you're on overload. Get the family out on the road.
Hello everybody. Welcome.
Hey.
Excuse the delay. We do this with our crazy kids and they like to participate.
Not in a good way.
So we are gonna add Edward here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's beautiful out here in Florida. We got this lovely sunshine, wind blowing down, on us, and it just feels so amazing to be alive. He's amazing. He's exciting. I hope you guys enjoy.
Which one?
James, Stacy, appreciate you guys. What's going on, James?
Hey, Stephanie.
Stephanie, please, everybody comment where you're tuning in from.
Yeah, we'd love to know. And if you could hear us loud and clear, please give us some thumbs up or some heart emojis. Let's make sure you guys can hear us. Sometimes our Wi-Fi is not the greatest.
It says he joined the live.
He joined? Okay, so now we slide this. There he is.
There he is.
All
Edward,
right,
we're going
invite to
live, baby. Here we go, guys. Man, it is bright out here. That sun is shining down. Yusuf, what's going on? Amy, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. What's going on, Christine? Stacy, Christine, check her out. She's another leader. Leaders showcase leaders, guys. This is what this is all about, man. I'm so excited. Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate you guys. Houston, we live, baby. Woo!
The UK.
UK.
Nice.
Live action, man. Isn't it amazing how we could just all get connected on Facebook, man? Everybody's on Facebook. Oh, it's cold and oh man. Sorry about that, bro. We got all this wonderful sunshine over here.
No answer. Okay. Let's try again. We're going to try to send you the invite again.
Edward.
Hold on. Here we go. All right. It's inviting you now. Just make sure to accept it, and then you will be on with us. Oh, let's see this. Up.
Here we go.
All right. It's saying inviting.
Michael, hello. Thanks for joining. I still have my pajamas on. Bro, I live an RV lifestyle, man. I'm comfortable, baby. How about yourself? You sitting in your house in your suit right now, baby? Dory, hello. Yamel, thanks for joining up. No answer from the live video guest. Oh man, what is going on? Let's try one more time here.
Sideways. Oh yeah, Stacy has been on live with us. No, not us, him.
Oh. That's hilarious. Jasminia. Jazz, hello. How you doing? She is in Croatia, guys.
Tell him to turn it
Holy
sideways
smokes.
to answer. Oh, it's saying connecting.
We are
there
international.
He is.
Hey, there he is, the one and only Mr. Edward ETE Mendez. Woo!
Hey, is that what it was? Did you have to turn it sideways?
I turned it sideways.
Okay. Thank you, Stacy. Now we know.
Stacy's
done this with us. Awesome.
Comment where you guys are tuning in from. We are live right now with Edward ETE Mendez. He is Mr. 10X. This guy is exciting. I hope you guys enjoy. All right. First off, tell us a little about who you are and where you're from.
Okay, well, I'm ETE, baby. That's Edward the Encourager. That's me.
That's right.
And I'm from Houston, Texas. Right now I'm in California. So I'm over here in California, man, just following. And yeah, man, executing every day.
Man, I messaged Edward last night. I was like, man, you want to do an interview with me? He's like, when? Let's do it. I was like, That's what I'm talking about, man. That is a leader, guys. That is a leader. No excuses. He said, what'd you say to me, Edward? You were like, massive action.
Today, man, we got this today.
That's awesome. So tell us a little bit about what do you do?
Okay, so what do I do, man? Great question. First and foremost, man, I add value to a lot of people. But secondly, my profession is sales. I'm good at sales. I love it. So I do car industry. I'm an auto broker, and I do real estate. And now I'm myself in public speaking. So I'm about to just let go of the car business and go all the way into the real estate business, into and public speaking. But my biggest thing is just adding value to people, man. Like showing people literally by example how to live life with peace inside. Because for 25 years in my life, I didn't have no peace. I was going after the wrong things in life. And, you know, I went to college. To become a freaking physical therapist and all that stuff, thinking that that was going to be the way for me to become successful. And then I realized I was not happy doing that. I was not happy. And I took a shot. I took a risk of going to sales. And then I took a risk to leaving Texas, my comfort zone. I have all my family, my son, my mother, my house. I had a good 6-figure income over there. I left that behind to take a risk to come to California where I did not know nobody. So I can follow a dream.
Oh, I love it.
Wow.
I love it. Entrepreneurship is all about those risks and getting uncomfortable.
If you guys are just tuning in now, we are live with Edward ETE Mendez, Mr. 10X, motivational speaker, baby. Live action. All right, so we're going to go with what have been some of your failures during your journey, and what have you learned on the way?
Man, a lot of my failures were myself, my self-belief. And I think, you know, that right there itself allowed me to fail in a lot of things, because whenever I would go in, I'll sabotage myself. I'll compare myself to the other guy. And then I remind myself of where I came from. But not in an aspect that it was going to help me to grow, but it was more like, man, that can't happen to me, or man, I'm not good enough, or I'm a Latino, or man, you name it. I'll find so many excuses of why I would sabotage myself to freaking grow. For example, I'll give you this. Remember whenever I came to Cali, I had everything lined up, right? And as soon as I get here, the place that I already had everything lined up for, everything went downhill for me, man. Like, and it was rough. And it was really, really rough. And I was like, man. And then my mind was like, you go back home. Like, what you're doing is not for you. Like, go back home and go back and ask for his job back. And you shut up and stay there. And then I remember going back. I'm a big believer. So, you know, I'm not here to preach, but I'm a big believer. I love my Lord Jesus Christ. But he kept on going back to Joshua. And I kept on reading the book of Joshua, and it just said, hey, man, just have faith in me, and you're going to be prosperous wherever you go. I'm going to be with you, right? And so I just kept reading that chapter over and over again. But I learned from that, man. I really learned. I learned that I have to believe in me. I have to believe that there's something higher out there. And then I got to keep focused on my goals, man. And that's what I do. I keep focused on my goals every single day.
Woo!
Boom.
That was some powerful stuff, man. As you're talking, the wind started blowing harder, guys. I don't know if you realize that, but it's amazing when you get just wonderful energy on live right here, right now. Amazing things happen, guys.
That's awesome.
Appreciate you guys tuning in. We are live with Edward ETE Mendez, baby.
Nice. He is full of energy.
That's right,
I
baby.
have a question for you. I mean, being an entrepreneur, we're always learning, always teaching, and that's how we add value and help other people. So what are 3 books that you would recommend absolutely every entrepreneur has to read?
Man, first and foremost, I would say The Greatest Salesman in the World. Man, that's one heck of a book. The Greatest Salesman in the World. For sure. If you're not sold, if you're not, no, what is it? All the books from Grant Cardone for sure. I'll tell you that. I love one of them, man.
He's awesome.
Grant is the
The,
man.
the book. But hold on one second. I'm gonna show you what I do. Give me one second.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Live action only, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's all about, man.
I
You
love
can't
going
fake
live.
this, man. You cannot fake this. We're just regular people doing it, man. Leaders showcase leaders, man, and
So,
love
Oh,
this
there he
guy.
is. Let's see.
okay. So, like I said, man, for sure, the greatest salesman in the world. But one thing that I do whenever I read, that I do now, I dissect my books. So I just don't read a book and then I throw it in the back shelf. No, no, like I read the whole book and then I'll do one chapter and then I dissect it really, really deep. And whenever I dissect it, I mean, I'll read it and then I'll write, what does that mean to me? How can I use it? How can I improve it in my life? Right? But the one book that I take with me everywhere, besides The Millionaire Booklet by Grant Cardone, it can go
Yeah. That is
everywhere, right? And it's like
Isn't
the
it
gold edition.
interesting? Isn't
And
it interesting? It looks like a Bible. I always found that very interesting.
and the thing about me, everywhere I go in my desk, I have it like this. And the reason why, because I have moments, character building moments, that I don't feel like doing nothing. I don't feel like making a call. I don't feel like doing it. But I have a picture of my son and me, and then I got this baby right here like that. And whenever I don't feel like doing nothing, right? When I don't feel like doing, then I take work. I take courage. Let me get back to work. See, that's my energy. That's where I get my energy. First, every day I do a lot of meditation. So the one thing that I encourage, even if it's just 10 minutes, and as I meditate, visualize, visualize
Oh,
where I'm going,
is it cutting
my
out?
goal. How? Are you good?
Yeah, we're good.
There
We're
we
good.
go.
Uh, so yeah, man. But Think and Grow Rich for sure.
Man,
Real good book.
I really appreciate that you touched on meditation because I personally, I used to make fun of guys and people that meditated and did yoga and all that stuff. And I find myself doing it 2 to 3 times a day. I do the same thing like you. I visualize. I get into a moment of peace. I don't hear nothing. I get by myself. You know, I sniff on some oils and it just feels so good to be alive, baby. You know what I mean, man? You know what I mean?
Damn right. Damn right.
Yes, man. I really appreciate you jumping on here. We got one more question for you, and it is,
Bring it.
when you leave this earth, what do you want people to remember you about?
Colgate smile, guys. The Colgate smile, dude. The dude that was always happy no matter what. And that's basically what I want to go after this world, man. It's showing people that you can smile every single day and that your smile makes a difference. I'll give you an example. Chevy. Everybody knows Dr. Chevy, cool dude. Over there in Chicago, shout out to Chevy. And earlier we had talking about, hey man, go and put a smile on 10 people, right? So I took that serious, and automatically I'm like, yeah, now I'm always
What's
that's my
up?
dude, man. What's up, guys? And so I'm like, you know what? I went to like 3 people that I would always see at the gym, and I'd be like, and I went up to them, I was like, hey, my name is Edward. I just want to tell you, I see you all the time. You're freaking phenomenal, man. And automatically,
Wow.
their eyes and their smile was like, oh. And then I stopped, walked away, and that workout they were doing is like with more excitement. They were like, yeah. Then I'm in the sauna, and I'm making a video in the sauna, and when I walked off, the ladies were like, wow, man, you made my day. All about your energy. It's all about your smile. So one thing that I want to leave the world, that I will leave this world behind, is literally how to live a life with inner peace. And whenever I get married, show them that it's like you can get married one time and have a freaking spontaneous marriage, building a freaking empire, and not have to sit there. Because I see a lot of people that get married about 3 years later, it's like it's over, you know. But I don't believe, I believe that's all in the mind. It's shit about what happened life, you guys feel life, I believe it's possible. And I'm gonna be the example.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about. We are live with Edward ETE Mendez, Mr. 10X, and he is about his business. I
Most definitely. Elite
appreciate,
closers.
man. I appreciate you jumping on with us, taking out the time. All right. If you guys right now are live, you're just tuning in. All right. We're here with Mr. 10X, Edward ETE. Ask any questions that you have right now. You're live with him. This is real. You can't fake this, guys. Come on, man. There has to be someone out there that needs a breakthrough right now. Live action, guys.
It is so windy out here.
It's all this energy we
Where you
got
guys
flowing. We are in Orlando, Florida currently. Yes. Yes.
Hey, I'll be in Miami the 3rd week of June.
You know, we were just talking about yesterday going to the Keys so we could actually make something happen, baby.
Damn right.
Let's
Damn
go.
right.
John
Let's
said,
go.
keep pushing forward. Whoop, whoop. Yes.
Absolutely. Ryan, thanks for jumping on.
My
John,
boy
thank
John.
you. Yes.
Yeah. I love what you said, and I love what you said about relationships, because I feel like nowadays people think that drama is normal in a relationship, and it's not. And we're a perfect example. We're going on 7 years. We probably could count how many arguments we've had on one hand, and life is awesome. I think people look at us like we're weird or not normal, and I tell people this is what's normal. It's not normal to be fighting and having drama.
Correct.
So I'm glad you touched on that.
Man, and one thing that I'll add into that, just everybody out here, man, develop yourself. That's where it starts. You develop yourself. I'll give you a good example. And everything that I say is things that I've been through, not because I read it in a book or somebody else. It's like literally me. I was with my son's mother for 5 years. Beautiful girl. Man, I would never talk bad about her. But it was just horrible, man, because it was me. I was sabotaging everything. And then after she left me, she was like, hey, man, I'm out. The best thing she did for herself. Man, 2 months later, I got into another relationship because I was by myself. So I jumped into another relationship. And the first 6 months, I like to call it the rainbow month. It was like, oh, nice and fancy, right? Man, we were together for 4 years and horrible. Why? Because I did not know me. So after she decided to leave me, she was like, goodbye. And I was like, no. And she was like, goodbye. And I was like, man, best thing she did again. But I remember I made a commitment. And I said, you know what? I made a commitment to myself and I made a commitment to God. And I said, look, I'm going to develop me. I'm going to find out who am I, and I'm going to make sure that I develop myself really, really good, that whenever you know that I'm ready, you're going to bring her to me, and I'm going to be the example that it is possible, that in this, you can freaking have somebody and give them everything. So if you're a man, if you're a queen, it's responsibility to make sure that he's always grinding. There's responsibility for him to always feel your support. That's why I'm a big fan of Zig Ziglar, because the relationship that Zig Ziglar had with his wife. And I was like, man, if he can do it, I know I can do it. If Grant Cardone can do it, if you can do it, if you right there, like, it is possible. But it comes to, you got to develop yourself first.
My brother, man.
Boom.
I freaking love you, man. It's so crazy because my last relationship was, it was what you just explained right there in your story. It was terrible, you know. And she decided, you know, we were going to just break up and all this stuff. And I found her because I prayed for Sandra, man. You know, I was in jail. My ex got me locked up. You know, she put her hands on herself. I caught a domestic violence charge, you know. And when I was in jail, I was with 70 other guys. All right. They were all in there for the same reason. And I looked around. I was like, man, is this going to be my life? Is this what, you know, this is what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, oh my gosh. And then I literally prayed for a woman that would just love me, man. You know, for just love me, for me. You know what I mean? Like, no matter my flaws, no matter anything. All right. And 8 months later, I met this woman right here. Okay. And it was on like an accident, but it wasn't.
The universe, it
Hey,
always knows. And it
let me
comes.
ask you this. Wait, I gotta get that right up to the 30 years now. I'm like, come on now, don't be doing my
Hey, it's all about timing, man.
But what you said, that
Yeah, that's true.
development, and that, because every entrepreneur will kind of bring it back into the whole entrepreneur thing. I think all of us grow every day in every aspect because of that self-development, because of that personal development. A real entrepreneur needs that personal development in order to get to the next level, and then in turn it
Right.
just helps in every single aspect of our lives. So I love that you touched on that.
Isn't it amazing that all of us, you know, all the leaders online, all of us, they preach and teach this personal development. Isn't it amazing how we're all on the same journey?
Correct.
Isn't that amazing?
Def-
Like we all
well,
do the
definitely, man. It
same
is amazing.
things. We do the same things. We read books. We meditate. We get into personal development. We overload on personal development, you know? And we just keep doing it, keep doing it, and keep doing it.
What was that?
Crazy. We are the crazy people.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll take crazy any day of the week, baby.
It's
For real.
good.
You know, I go as far that I tell folks, man, I'm not even crazy no more, man. I'm freaking insane. I'm like so freaking insane on going after what I want, because you can be okay and be normal and have a regular life and have a regular marriage and have a regular type of lifestyle. And that's fine. I don't disrespect nobody. That's perfectly fine. But I'm crazy and I'm freaking insane enough to believe that there's something greater for me here. Because I'll tell you one quick story. It goes something like this. A guy dies, he goes to the heavens, and there's Peter and Jesus. They're together, right? And Jesus sees Peter and tells Peter, hey, Peter, come over here. Here comes Peter. You know, they're talking, and then Jesus tells Peter, hey, Peter, you see that guy over there sitting down? That's a leader, man. And Peter looks at the guy, looks back at Jesus, looks back at the guy. He tells Jesus, hey, Jesus, no disrespect, but I feel like you're probably losing your touch. Like, are we looking at the same guy? And Jesus is like, yeah, that guy out there sitting down. Like, that guy's a freaking leader. Jesus all excited. And Peter's like, Jesus, man, I think you're losing your touch. No disrespect, man, but that guy is not a leader. Like, he did not lead nobody on earth. He didn't do nothing. He was just living an average life. And Jesus says, you're right, Peter. He did. But I created him. I had him on earth. He was going to be a leader to many people. He was going to be a leader. But he chose not to, because he allowed fear. He allowed himself. He allowed himself to sabotage. He allowed everybody else to stop him. And he was not brave enough. He was not crazy enough to believe in himself. That's what he was average, and he did not do anything. But that guy is a leader. So my question is, and I ask myself, man, whenever I die, I want to make sure that God sits there and be like, dude, you see that guy over there? He tells Peter, you see that guy over there? You see ETE over there? That dude over there still dancing and pumping some iron. That guy's a leader. Oh, yeah, he is. That's ETE, man.
Wow.
You know, but what about you, man? You know, I ask people, what about you? Like, whenever you die, do you want Jesus and Peter to talk, or Jesus and God to talk, or anybody, and say, man, that guy was just regular? Or literally somebody say, man, that guy literally impacted my life. That guy there made things happen. He was real. He was real. He was not a fake. He was not just pretending. That guy was freaking real. That's the question. You got to ask that question every single day.
Amen. I want my children's, all of them to remember us. A whole line of generations.
I believe they will.
So when are you writing this book, Edward?
I'm writing it right now, man. I'm writing it right
Woo! So stay tuned.
I should be done.
Nice.
Yeah, stay tuned. ETE book coming out.
Love it.
That's
love
what we're
it.
talking about,
That's
man.
awesome.
That's what we're talking
We'll
about.
make sure we
We actually, we both written a book. I don't know if we talked about this, Edward, but we wrote the book, published the book, got it to my book number 7, Sandra's number 4 on Amazon out of 200,000 authors. We did that in 30 days, guys. All right. It does not take Steven Spielberg to write a book. Anybody can do it, and anybody can get it number 1 wherever they want it.
Just have to.
When I wrote the book, I set the intention okay, for number 1. Okay, I got to number 7. I'll take that all day.
Actually, it was you set your intention for top 100.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, I did very well. And that's what you got to do.
Well,
Not
top
only
10, top 10.
think and grow rich, like my man said, take massive action and then
All day,
do
every
it
day.
consistently every single day when you wake up till you go to bed, and do it every single day. And I guarantee you, you will have results. It doesn't matter what you do. All right?
Amen.
We are live
That's correct.
with Mr. 10X Edward ETE Mendez.
Anything else that you want to add before we
Ah,
wrap
man,
it up?
yes, definitely. I would say first and foremost, thank you both. Honestly, thank you both. I'm very humble. And secondly, man, just change. If you really want to change your life, it starts with you. I always wanted to change my life. I always wanted things to change, but I never wanted to change me. Um, and I remember my first mentor. He told me read a book, and I encourage everybody, man, read a book, read a book. And if you don't want to read a book, I got something for you. Like there's this app called Audible. If you download the app, guess what? The first book is free. Oh yeah, it's free. And two, they will read it to you, man. So you can like read. I would suggest you read a book. Like the book changed my life. And I remember I literally told my first guy, I was like, dude, I don't read books, man. I'm a cool dude. I got a college education. Uh, I work out. Like reading is for idiots. That was my philosophy. Reading is for idiots. And then he was like, man, dude, what kind of life do you want, man? And I was like, I want a big life. And he was like, well, it's not that you're going to have a regular, ordinary life. He was like, if you want something extraordinary, go read a book. Every successful person reads books. Leaders read books. CEOs read a minimum of 72 books a year. Where do you want to be at, man? And I
Absolutely.
read this book, How to Win the Devil was the first book I read. Blew my mind. And it changed my life, man. And then from there, I started reading. I found Think and Grow Rich. I started reading. No lie. You can ask people that know me who I used to be and who I am today. I'm a whole different dude, man. Like Edward, that was Edward. He's dead. He's a man. So read books and stay Colgate smiling, man. Stay Colgate smiling. Smile, man.
That's right, baby. That's right, baby. Man, it was a pleasure.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you
for
so
getting
much.
on
We
live.
appreciate you, man. Guys, this is First Class RV Adventures. We're coming to you live. Remember, spend time and not money. And we're with Edward ETE Mendez, Mr. 10X. Hit him up. Edward, where can they follow you at, brother?
Hey, man, they can definitely follow me at Edward ETE Mendez. That's going to be Facebook, or you can find me at _the THE _encourager. The encourager, man. You can find me there on Instagram.
Awesome. So we'll post the links
And-
below, and also we'll put
Yeah,
this
please
up
do.
on our YouTube and put the links on there too.
And we'll send this to
Find
you
me there,
too. We'll
man.
share it to you so you can share it with your friends. Brother.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
Right.
Have a
Thank you.
fabulous Cinco
Have a
de
great day.
Mayo.
Yeah, first class RV adventures, first class RV adventures. You gotta go one day soon and visit first class RV adventures.